welcome to day 3. I'm so excited that you could be here. Some of you for 3 days in a row, you've either been live or watching the replay. So give yourself a round of applause for that, for showing up. I'm so proud of you and so excited for what we're going to plan together over the next 20 to 30 minutes, okay? Today I want you to look at or hear me, if you will, if you don't have a Bible handy, but I know we've talked about a verse each day. We're going to look at Psalm 20, verse 4. May he give you the desire of your heart and make all your plans succeed. Okay, and that's what we're going to pray over because this is as we build our 90-day holiday cash roadmap, let's remember that every single goal begins with a God-given desire, right? Like he did not put those dreams on our heart without purpose. And if that dream is to pay for Christmas without debt, to bless our families and others, and or to create lasting freedom, it's not random, right? It's a seed that he planted. So as we outline these numbers and really start to dive in and get clear on those weekly actions, we're not just making a plan. Okay, remember, we are partnering with God to see his provision and his purpose unfold. All right, so like we've been doing, I invite you to pray with me real quick. I turn off the camera just so we can really embrace silence for about a minute and we'll open that up. Lord, thank you for bringing everyone back today and for the breakthroughs already happening for some people as they begin to see the vision and get clear on the possibilities and the reality that they are, in fact, capable of achieving these goals. We invite the Holy Spirit in to bring clarity and creativity as these plans are written and as they start to take action. We ask for them to be bold and disciplined, to follow through on their next steps. Lord, we pray for divine opportunities, right? And connections over the next 90 days. We ask that you put them in front of us and open our eyes and ears to recognize them. We trust that as we write this vision, you will establish our plans. And we ask this in your heavenly name. Amen. All right. Perfect. I feel like we are ready to dive into today's content. So, as always, post your questions in the comments. I will make sure that I hop over there and see those as I'm able. I see someone's only able to be here for 25 minutes, so I want to make sure we are making the most of everyone's time. And I know some people are catching replays, but even still, your time is valuable, and I would rather you take action than spend a lot of time on this call because I'm gonna break it down into some really simple and quick action steps that you can take. Okay. So I do want to celebrate the wins that we've had over the last couple days, which is getting clear on those goals and stating them and claiming them, saying it out loud, boldly, and trusting that you are confident and worthy of receiving that, right? And then thank you to those that have shared testimonies. I know we had somebody on Monday really share the power of this online space and what it's done for her and how grateful she was to be able to show up in here and be encouraged again so that she can take her business to the next level. So we have people starting from scratch and people showing up as a veteran in the space, if you will. But I just want to celebrate that you've shown up, and that's a major win. And so we want to turn those ideas now into a 90-day week by week action plan. And so you're going to have a little homework now because this is where the fun begins. You are committing to these actions, to these goals, right? And so now you get to keep showing up. Just coming here isn't the assignment. You show up and you do the work now, okay? Because a dream without a plan is just a wish, right? But also, the plan can't move forward without action. And that's up to you, okay? So you have to commit to that today. So if you want to drop a 1 in the comments and let me know you are committed to taking action, that would be wonderful. I want you to understand that when you write down your achievements and different milestones and give yourself bite-sized pieces each week to understand your priority focus so that you continue to move the needle toward the bigger goal, that really creates focus and reduces and eliminates overwhelm. All right. So many people don't ever start because they don't know where to start. So we're going to keep it simple. Okay. Um, all right. So we're going to have faith and we're going to take daily consistent action. Yes. Anybody disagree with that? Came in at the right time. Yes, you did. One. All right. Perfect. So, I want to, if anybody, does anybody want to share what your goal is, or you want me to kind of stick with this $1,000 a month that we've talked about? And we'll kind of, I know, let's see, we're coming up on, what is today, the 24th? So literally tomorrow is 3 months from Christmas. That's crazy. So we're just going to say $1,000 a month, assuming that is October, November, and December. Okay. Unless anybody has something different in mind. I don't see anything coming in. So, feel free to unmute and interrupt me if I miss something. But we're gonna start with that, and I want you to understand that in October you may not have quite the momentum that you do in November, but if your average is 2,000, or I'm sorry, if your total is 2,000 by the end of November and you've averaged 1,000 a month, that's a win. So progress is what we're going to celebrate. Let's focus on the activity and not on the results so you don't get caught up in that. That's one really, really important thing in business is to stay focused on that activity and on your progress, okay? So in October, we're going to streamline process, or well, first of all, we're going to build and or launch our offer, right? We have to get really clear on what that's going to be. And we're going to talk about several options today, okay? And then we're going to streamline processes so that our business can we can get the most out, whether that's scheduling posts or having an email list or whatever. So there's automations happening for you and you're not trading time for dollars because we're all busy, right? And we're going to start earning. That's October. Sound good? And a lot of this is happening in September. You guys are getting a head start. Some people are going to come in and watch these replays next week and wish they'd started this week, but y'all are going to take action today, right? November, we're going to grow our audience and increase sales, right? That's that momentum because we're going to be consistent every single day. And then in December, we're going to scale even further and we might consider adding another offer using the same system. So understand that in this industry, you don't have to increase your time worked in order to earn more. You can multiply your income without multiplying your workload. And that's the power of technology and systems and automations. That's been a game changer for me. Okay. Drop a question mark or some kind of emoji in the comments if you've never used automations or scheduled posts or have any idea what I'm talking about, just so I make sure I cover that when we get to that part. Okay, Jennifer, awesome. Thank you. So I was the same way. So that's why I'm going to keep it really simple for you. More money, less hustle. I agree. So you're going to have a thriving business with multiple digital products that are so valued and desired by my members uploaded to my site, making 5K a month minimum. I love that. I love that. Love that. And Jennifer's new to all of it. So it's perfect. When I started, I didn't have a single product to promote. Nothing. I didn't have an email list. I didn't have a website. All right. So that's how beginner friendly the program I chose was, and it built all of that. You don't have to do all of those things. Okay. You don't have to have a website and an email list. You could literally start with what we've talked about the last 2 days. Have you watched the replays from days 1 and 2? It in those videos you'll see, if you haven't yet, that we talked about how you could start, like sign up to be an affiliate for free and use free platforms like social media to promote your offers. And they give you links so you don't have to have a website. Okay. But I can also teach you inside my community how to put things into, say, a link tree. I don't know if you've ever seen that, where you have multiple offers. Again, still keeping this completely free. So there are ways to do that. I still have to watch yesterday's. Okay, perfect. So, and okay, so yeah, watch the replays as soon as you can because those are powerful. Lots of nuggets there and gives you ideas of where to start. All right. So, okay. Any other comments I've missed? I don't think so. All right, so that's what we're going to do October, November, December, right? We're covering a lot, but I'm going to show you how to keep it simple because Once you learn a skill set, then you're just continuing. It's literally mastering the mundane. I don't know if any of you, I got to show you this book. This was probably the first book I was introduced to in my entrepreneurial journey. I just happened to be working for a company whose CEO is the author of it, so that was cool. But it's The Slight Edge, so I got a free copy. But so good. This is actually an extra copy I have. That's why it's in good shape because I've read my original multiple times and I have the audiobook. Okay, but mastering the mundane activities. That's why most people give up because it's not exciting or sexy, if you will, to just show up and do the same thing over and over and over when it feels so tiny and not see results. But that consistency is what builds something incredible. Okay? You keep showing up. It's 11:11 here. Okay. Is that PM or AM? I hope it's not almost midnight, but if it is, kudos to you for still being alert and focused. All right, so we're going to morning. Okay, perfect. Let's see. Oh, I thought Jennifer said that. Yeah, I know. Let's see. I know where you are. Awesome. All right, so week one, we are going to really, I would recommend find two affiliate networks if you're going to take that path. All right. So jot down some notes as I go through this. I'm going to spend maybe 5 minutes on this, and then I'm going to share with you a document that I created that you guys are going to get first access to. It's going to go ahead and give you social media post for every scenario that we discuss. Okay? It's already done for you, and that gives you, but I will tell you how to find more. All right. Again, using free AI tools to write some of that content for the thing that you're promoting. Okay. People think you have to spend thousands and thousands of dollars to get started. You don't. All right. Um, so you join affiliate networks. Let's say you wanted to do Amazon. Anybody shopping on Amazon? And maybe a higher commission niche like clothing or even some of the travel, Expedia and things like that will pay you if someone books from your link. Like so, there's you do the research, right? Remember, you have homework. I can't tell you cover everything in 25 or 30 minutes, but do the research and find something you're passionate about, and make sure they're semi related because it's really hard to talk about like I'm just gonna think horses. I'm just thinking of something completely random. And then baseball over here, right? And so when we show up, people are like, whoa, what does she do? Like, understand what your focus is and let that be. You're building your brand, something you're passionate about. Again, I kind of covered this already, so I'm not going to go into that too much. But all right, so you find two affiliate networks. This is if you're going to choose the affiliate marketing path that we discussed yesterday. It's number 1 out of 3. The second week, you'll start posting product reviews and story-based social media posts and using that link and start earning commissions. That's literally how that works. Okay, everything I just mentioned is free. The second way is beginner-friendly digital products. Now, this is where you maybe go in and create using a free Canva account and free ChatGPT to create a document like a $27 holiday planner. Maybe you're really good at staying organized over the holidays, right? Or a meal planner. I talked a lot about that yesterday. You're very organized at preparing meals and finding the best deals. Put in the comments if any of you have some special skill like that, by the way, because that it's just gives me something else to talk about. Because I shared yesterday, I'll be your first client if you're the meal planning expert. Um, but if you're a meal planning pro, I love it. I love it, Danielle. Because that is, I feel like a champ because Sunday on our way home from a baseball tournament, I had my Walmart pickup order and in it included all the ingredients for 2 meals. And I was so proud of myself because I picked it all up Monday when I dropped the kids off at school. We got home too late to pick it up that night. But anyway, so yeah, not my strength, but we get it done. So great place to start. Yeah. So anyway, say you draft a document, whatever that is, a video with a document, however you want to do it, and you package it. You've not spent any money doing this yet, okay? And you're going to now just go create a link and like maybe with Stripe or PayPal or something and sell it for $27. That's what we're just going to talk about that number because we have all week. You only need to sell 37 of them in October to make an extra $1,000 a month. It's a little over 1,000. Okay? 37. So what did we say? It was like 9 or 10 a week. All right. I bet all of you have more than 10 friends on Facebook, more than 37 friends on Facebook. They're not all going to buy, but I just want you to realize how realistic it is to do this. So you stop overthinking it. All right. Sitting in analysis paralysis. Now, week 2, you're really going to start to do those like promo posts for this, like using templates, giving sneak peeks, showing maybe testimonials if you've had a friend that bought it, or maybe you even gift it to a friend and ask them for a testimonial. And you're going to start sharing things like that to make people ask for more information. And then you're really going to launch it to more platforms that next week, okay? The more visible you are, and learn how to cross post and do things. Now, this is a product you create. Remember, there's also opportunities where you don't have to create anything, and that's where I started with a done for you digital product that taught me how to make money online because I didn't know how to do any of this. It taught me how to build an email list, how to build a website, how to have my business work for me on autopilot, how to work 2 hours a day, and ongoing mentorship. I couldn't have done this right here. I couldn't have done it a year ago. Okay? So I bought that product. Now I could have gotten it, well, it's not as good at that level, but I could have gotten it at $100 and gotten started. And then there's a 300, a 600, and 900. I chose the 900 because I knew it was the best value and I wanted to make substantial income, right? You earn 100% profit on products like that. When you find something that offers what we call master resale rights, okay, you guys can look this up. You can earn 100% profits. So keep in mind, you earn 100% on that $27 meal planner too, right? Because you created it. So just so you understand what's out there. And it's a one-time investment with those things. Like I don't have monthly fees with that. I do now pay for like Canva and my email list because I built it bigger and I have multiple campaigns and stuff, but not when I started. But it's still only like 20 something bucks a month for one, and the other one's like 15. All right, so we're not talking thousands of dollars a month to start in this space. A digital and affiliate marketing can be started with literally no budget or a really small budget, and it can have a return very quickly, very quickly. All right, so that's digital. The third one we talked about is a service-based micro offer. Now I'm gonna send you this document. So this one, really simply put, you could say you're really good at holiday gift giving, like a gift guide, or you are I've seen people do like gift wrapping services. Maybe you want to do cleaning, prepping for events that might not happen till December and you need something sooner. So social media management for small businesses. I owned a flower and gift shop in my hometown. I think I mentioned this yesterday, and I paid someone to do my social media so I could focus on my customers coming in the door, right? You could get paid to do that. So there's a lot of ways. And then you just promote it. And so that's what we're going to talk about. Okay, so I'm going to send you this document. Look in the comments. Let's see. Canva. There you go. All right, so if you open that document, you will see all of the things that we were just talking about and some suggestions for each of them. I say that and then I can't find it. All right, here it is. So the first one being, you might have both. Do you have 2 pages on that or 1? But either way, it's okay because that is yesterday's document too. All right, so inside this, you have the affiliate option that we discussed. So like I mean, and there's three scenarios here. You could be one for Amazon. I looked this up today. I was curious, health and wellness, and there was some things even for animals. And then there was this one called My Protein that pays 8% commission. So if it's something your pet, maybe you already use one. That's why I put this example on there and you want to share it with people. Why not? Right? And then Sephora, I have a daughter. So makeup, 5 to 10% commission. Right? Okay. So there are post examples under there for you to consider in doing that. All right. Now, the next one, Joe, I think did you see 2 pages? Okay, good. Did you see that document or, okay, good. You got it. Perfect. I just wanted to make sure. So the second thing, and I'm on the second page here. So the first one shows the zero investment income paths that we talked about yesterday. And the third one, or the second page shows some scenarios to consider under each category and some social media posts to get started. So, for instance, Amazon, my top 5 Amazon finds under $30 are live. Perfect for last minute gifts. Plus, I earn when you shop through my link a win win. Boom. People like you, they buy from you. So that's why it's important too to build what we call the know, like, and trust on social media. You build that relationship. They start to know who you are, to like you, to trust you. Okay. Health and wellness, same thing. I put together my top protein and snack picks for anyone staying fit this season. Shop and support at the same time. Okay. Sephora, same thing. Digital learning, post ideas. I partnered with an e-learning program. If you look up top affiliate opportunities, by the way, e-learning will absolutely be included there. It's a huge industry, does over $1 billion a day. So when you say that, people are like, whoa, because they're even starting to look at college that they can do from home, right? Not starting to, that's been around a while. Actually, I did my master's degree 20 years ago when it wasn't as common online. But it's very, very common now. So I partner with an e-learning program that teaches everyday people to start digital side hustles. I'm sharing the same system I'm using to fund our family's holiday budget. Boom. That catches their attention, right? Who else could use some extra cash for the holidays? Say me in the comments. Those are the kind of posts. That simple. And then you're going to start showing more relatability as you go. And I'll teach you inside my community, if you do this, how to stay consistent with social media. In fact, I even have like a 30-day social media plan that's free in my community as well. So, all right. The other thing is another idea for e-learning. I set a $1,000 December goal and found a proven online, so you can put whatever month, a proven online course that pays 100% commission. And it says up to, but want to see the blueprint I'm following? That's a question, right? And they can comment if they're interested. All right. Awesome. Okay, I was just checking the comments there. So, what did you say me for? Sorry, I'm thinking back to I'm toggling back and forth there. But on the service-based items, just real quick, because I know Danielle has to hop off soon too. A couple things to consider: social media management. Like you could go boots on the ground to your local shops. But on social media, you could say, hey, I'm offering holiday social media management to help local businesses stay visible while they focus on sales or while they focus on customers or while they focus on whatever, Limited spots, message me to secure your space. You charge 500 a month and boom, you only need 2 clients. Small businesses will pay that. Okay. Offering seasonal deep clean plus organizing packages before the holidays. Perfect if you're hosting family, spots are limited. So those are, I was actually answering the question, raising my, okay, yes. Awesome. So those are examples of how you could post each of the scenarios that we talked about. Does that make sense? Any questions? Those of you watching the replay, be sure you put your questions inside the community. I am here to help you. If you're watching on YouTube, wherever you are, reach out to me. There's in every single platform, there's direct access to me, whether it be through email or inside a community. All right. Don't not start because you're afraid to ask a question or you don't understand something. I can help simplify it for you, okay? That's what I get to do. And I'm excited about that. So I want you to have all the answers, but you have to answer the questions to get the answers, right? So, are there any questions? I love this because all of these things allow passive income so I can continue to have time freedom with my family. Oh, I love that. Yes, feels very aligned. And that's those are the people that I want to connect with because I want to help people that can relate to me. A working mom who at times we've even struggled week by week. I don't even want to say month by month, week by week financially kids in different sports and activities, and we overcommit. We've been entrepreneurs and for several years now, and I wanted to create streams of income that are happening in the background while I'm doing other things. And that's what this system has allowed me to do. This framework has created a process that makes that possible. So, very excited. I get to commit to showing up for that every day, to showing up for you all, and to teach other people how to do the same thing that I do. Got it? Does that make sense? That's how simple this industry really is, and that's how possible it is for you to get started with literally zero experience. Any other questions or comments? Thank you guys that were able to be here live, and for everyone catching the replay. I cannot wait to hear from you. Please drop in the community or the Facebook group that we created for this challenge any comments, any goals that you want us to pray over, any questions that you have, and I will personally reach out to you, okay? You too. Yep. Thank you. I'm glad you were able to hop on. So great. Yes, me too, Joe. So cool. I love it. She says, I'm grateful I was divinely connected to you. We met in the online space. Again, what a blessing, right? All right. If there's nothing else from anyone else, I will hop off, let you guys get to it because what I want to see from you today is in the Facebook group. I think that'd be a great place to share it. I would love to see what you're going to start with. Tell us, okay? All right. You all have a blessed day. And do you know your homework? Let me back up. Do you know your homework? I'm going to do one more thing before I hop off here. Uh-oh. My computer is going crazy here. Do you remember me telling you you don't have to be tech savvy? All right, so your homework, write the vision, make a plan, then run with it, right? We're going to commit to taking action to this week. You're going to start researching, finding those programs you want to partner with. If you want to look at Done For You, you're going to reach out to me. We'll talk more about that later. But right now, we're talking completely free, the things you can do with no investment. And then you are going to share in the community and you're going to reach out for help. That's actually your homework because I want you to take bold action. Go ahead, post it. Commit to that affiliate program or product and post it. Get out there and get paid. Okay? Can you post homework in the Facebook group? Yes, absolutely. All right. So good to see you guys. I will talk to you all soon and see you tomorrow at noon Central for day 4, where we're going to dive in even further. You are not going to want to miss it. And I want to see you in profit by the weekend. All right. Who's committed to that and who's excited about that? Yes, yes, yes. All right. Thank you guys. And I will see you soon. Yes, please. I love it. All right. Bye.